Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. The weekend of hoops continues. It's Elton Brand and the Philadelphia 76ers going up against Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat. And now time for Kevin Harlan. We'll get you out to the opening tip-off in Miami.
Hello and welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And a look here at the 76ers starting group presented by State Farm. Iggy and Brand are the forwards. Hawes rounds up the front court. Holiday and Meeks in the backcourt. And for Miami, Chris Bosh and Udonis Haslem down low. Wade and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Chalmers in at the point guard. Outside, Meeks, and the shot is good.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there. You got to wonder, has Miami set off a bit of an arms race in regards to talent with what they were able to pull off last year? Are other teams going to look to stack stars just to try to keep up?
Brand against Bosh. Wide open. Jump shot is good. He's got 5. Mark, you brought up the stars wanting to play with each other. You know, Steve, it seems like that is the trend now in the NBA.
Well, I think every player wants to play with great players. It's all circumstantial, really. If you're a free agent and there's a team with cap room and you've got a partner who you want to play with and you can work it all out like Miami did, then that's great. But I think those circumstances are going to be few and far between.
Now let's find out what head coach Doug Collins had to say to Doris Burke.
He talked a little bit about their defensive mindset, saying essentially that they're willing to sacrifice a little bit of space on the interior if it allows them to stay tight on their outside shooters. He said, listen, it's no secret they like to attack you from long range. That's what we're looking to stop tonight.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
James gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch right here. Batiste checked in. Here's Meeks. He's got 5. Brand, covered by LeBron. Brand, that savvy little up fake there. Fooling the D.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Elton Brand, Kevin, got his weight down to around 255 to start the season last year to take some stress off the leg. Boy, it certainly helped him. He was productive and durable.
Dwayne Wade on the wing. From past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Wade's got 5 now. And Clark for Brand, an undersized power forward at 6'9". You know, Steve, his long arms and in the past his athleticism had allowed him to compensate.
Yeah, and even though his athleticism has dwindled a bit, Elton Brand is such a smart player that he's found a way to compensate. I thought he had an excellent season for Doug Collins in Philadelphia a year ago. That nice face-up jumper, good touch around the rim. I thought Elton really bounced back and had a nice year.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
I really like the fact, guys, that Philly was able to battle their way back into the playoffs last season and just ended up running into a very focused and supremely talented Miami Heat team.
Here's Meeks. It's stolen by Haslem.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
LeBron, no good.
So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Bet he wishes he hadn't.
Back to that playoff series you're talking about, Clark. Philly gave it their best, but Miami just had too much power for them. They did win a game in Philadelphia on that Sunday afternoon. I think it was Easter Sunday.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Nice win for Doug Collins and those Sixers. But, Steve, this is just the beginning, I think, for the 76ers.
Yeah, I thought it was a great win for Philadelphia. Just winning that one game kind of validated what they accomplished during the regular season, and it sets the stage for what comes next.
On defense, the 76ers following the basket by LeBron James. And here's Holiday. They need this. Iguodala kicks to Meeks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. He's got 7.
Good team play there. You move the ball until you find the right shot for the right person.
They're a well-oiled machine, Steve. I mean, working extremely well as a cohesive unit. Every pass delivered on time. Target, a lot of ball movement and player movement. It's a thing of beauty.
And the 76ers call time here.
And what a job Doug Collins did with Philadelphia last year, taking the Sixers team to the playoffs. And they did a nice job of playing their Eastern Conference foes well.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Ilgauskas comes in for Udonis Haslem. Eddie House subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Outside Williams. Back to Brand. In for the dunk.
Boy, he threw that thing. Down hard.
Now that's how to give the fans their money's worth.
Yeah, he is always worth the price of admission.
Well, Heat leading by 7. On that Philly side, once again, still lost more than they won against the Heat. Oh, and the jam by LeBron. Here's a second look at the spike slam king.
Well, he took that one to the... with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Just the power and the skill are impressive.
And stolen by LeBron. By himself. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Tell you what, guys, they are really playing well.
Yeah, up double digits already and continuing to pour it on. No let up in sight.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams dishes to Iguodala. Top of the key. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here is House. Wade working against Turner. A slam dunk by Wade.
And you have to... like the way they've started out offensively.
Yeah, I like the way they put together basket after basket, consecutive hoops, and as a result, they put together a nice lead here.
Goes for the alley-oop. Trying to go big for the alley-oop, but good defense got in the way. Here's Turner, passes it to Hawes, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Well, that should be a rule. No layups. Protect the paint. Make them earn every point.
Yeah, I think that's just tough, hard-nosed, smash-mouth basketball. Make your opponent earn their points from the line. Don't give up any layups.
Mike Miller's checked in for the Heat. Bibby comes in for Dwayne Wade. Philadelphia also making some changes. Tony Batiste checked in for Brand, and it's Young in for Andre Iguodala. Williams kicks to Hawes. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong.
He gets it up. No good on that last second attempt there. Oh, we've seen some... shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat lead by 8.
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hands.
And we'll return momentarily. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Here is House. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Juwan Howard. House is out there with Mike Bibby. Then it's Mike Miller, and it's Ilgauskas in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, Miami last season, despite their struggles as they tried to find that rhythm with their new big three, they ended up finishing second in the NBA in team field goal percentage.
Here's Williams. Count it.
Now, defensively, you have to question the effort, but nice play there.
Well, Heat leading by 8. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, Chris Bosh has always been on the slender side for an NBA big man. He said, quote, "I guard guys every day feeling like I wish I was that big, but I'm not going to try to be something I'm not. One thing I've learned, just be who you are. I can help this team more by just playing my game. I can shoot." The basketball. I work off mismatches. That's what I've always done. And guys with great dribble penetrators like LeBron and D. Wade, a face-up four-man like Bosh, probably a better fit than the type that's going to clog up the paint.
Yeah, his great skill level has always been his edge. Thanks, Doris. So it's Miami now, after the made shot from Evan Turner. Steve, getting back to the Heat, you look at who was taking their shots, and it isn't surprising to see the shooting percentage, Clark, I'm sure for you too, so high.
Well, I mean, look at LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. All were right around 50% from the floor and accounted for 67% of the team field goal tries. So, you know, it's hard to blame them for taking that higher percentage of the shots when they were making so many of them.
Shots good by Iguodala.
Tell you what, there's not much he can't do out there, guys.
Backing down is Howard. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just another one of his main. Post moves down low.
Here is Williams. Bibby covering. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Philadelphia.
When the Heat struggled early on last season, Eric Spoelstra was unfairly thrown on the hot seat. He kept his cool, though, very impressively, and the Heat turned their season around, and the talk quieted down. Good. Wow.
Such a flashy play. Sprite Slam Cam, watch it again.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you throw it down with force.
Yeah, to the hoop with reckless abandon, Steve.
That takes some courage, guys, because the defense was right there.
A different look for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Juwan Howard. LeBron comes in for Mike Bibby. And it's Chalmers in for Eddie House. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Holiday.
Well, that's a really slick move to come up with that steal.
Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Ogauskas. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mike Miller. Here's Williams. Straight up. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket. Gotta love the teardrop. Just put it right over the defender.
Wade was, as usual, dominating self in the finals. He shot it well from the floor, rebounded and distributed, and made highlight plays, too. His only real off game in the series was Game 6 when they were eliminated.
Fires from 14, and it's Brand that time, and the assist by Williams. 6 points for Brand. Williams against Wade. To the middle. Stolen by Brand. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Miami trailing.
Well, getting back to Dwayne Wade, he was easily Miami's most consistent scoring threat in that Dallas series. Shot over 50% in 4 of the 6 games in the series, but in the end, it just wasn't enough.
And here they come. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And that steal really... Triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
And stolen by LeBron. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Young with the steal. Iguodala, the pass to Holiday. Shot denied. The Heat leading by 4. It's tipped. Young with the steal. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, some may have questioned Coach Eric Spoelstra throughout the 2010-2011 campaign, but LeBron James was sold from the get-go. His quote towards Spoelstra, "I have Coach Spro's back," or whatever the case may be. James said, "This is who we have." Sounds like he's confident enough, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Yeah, I think Eric Spoelstra did a really good job under very difficult circumstances a year ago. And by the end of the season, I think he really earned the trust of those players.
Wade dishes to Bosch. Oh, and a nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop.
Boy, that lead just slipping away. You can feel the momentum going.
Yeah, you certainly can. I mean, we can feel it right here. I mean, too many miscues on offense. And that's led to 7 points the other way. You know, in a lot of ways, Kevin. Lou Williams had another good year, but took a step back in a couple of areas. The primary one was his shooting percentage. I think he took more bad shots last season.
Juwan Howard's checked in for Chris Bosh. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Philadelphia. Jody Meeks comes in for Andre Iguodala. Wade from outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's now got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Williams. He has 7. Just 3 on the clock, and he hits the jump shot. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
I think their only hope now, Clark, is to slow him down with a double team.
Well, they got to stop the bleeding, put the tourniquet on, and he's been tough to play straight up. An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. 18 points and 2 steals. Not missing much. In fact, hitting just about everything he's taken.
Can he keep this up? Wow.
Live from Miami, we're back in a moment.
Thank you so much for spending Sunday night right here. It's time for the HB Halftime Report. The Heat in a tight one against the Philadelphia 76ers. Close-range shots, their bread and butter early on, a gigantic lead in points in the paint. For LeBron, it's been way too easy against the 76ers D. He's got 18 points and has been no slouch defensively, showing he's a two-way player. And for the 76ers, also a strong start. Their second unit making its impact felt offensively. They've come in ready to roll. Lewis Williams really playing effortlessly. He's up to 9 points, and he's also made plays for others, showing his court vision definitively in this one.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. The Heat with the lead.
And you know, as much as Philly improved at home last season, they were still a work in progress on the road. Very much so. Not a great team when they left Philadelphia.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Iggy and Brand are the forwards. Hawes runs up the front court. Holiday and Meeks in the backcourt.
Superb feed there, young fella.
It really was. Perfect setup for the lay-in.
Well, he just managed to float the ball up there.
Here's Holiday. Clark, you're right on that. The record of Philly on the road, 15 and 26. And Steve, that's probably the next hurdle they got to cross, winning away from Philadelphia.
Well, remember, Kevin, Philadelphia started out on the road very slowly as they tried to adapt to Doug Collins and the new style. By the end of the season, they were a formidable opponent on the road.
Iguodala against Chalmers. Sinks it from about 9 feet out. That's 7 points for Iguodala.
Well, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
From the top of the key, the shot's good from LeBron. And the Heat lead by 7.
Not a lot going wrong for them on offense in the early part of the third. I mean, that's 3 makes on 4 tries now.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, the big story, of course, a year ago for Miami was the formation of the big three, LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. And although it took some time for those 3 to click, eventually they figured it out.
Here's Holiday. He has 6. Iguodala outside. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Steve, back to what you said about Miami. They struggled out of the gate. They were 9-8, but after a rough November, they kicked it on in December. And Clark, I think really the game that kind of spun them around was their first LeBron appearance in Cleveland in early December against the Cavs.
Yeah, that was an impressive win. I recall that. That was almost like an NBA Finals type atmosphere in terms of the media attention and so forth. But in that month, they went 15-1 and really seemed to find their rhythm and, quite honestly, never looked back.
The 3 from LeBron, and the Heat, another 3.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open 3s.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up 1, but to start giving 3-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble. Guys, I think Andre Iguodala's ideal position is kind of as a point forward. He can really handle the ball in transition. He can get to the rim. But he's a terrific passer, and he'll find open teammates for good looks around the basket. Tried to thread the needle there. It wasn't there. Yeah, going straight to the hoop, attacking the whole way.
Yeah, nice finish. Capped that break off in style.
Here's Wade. 14 points for him. Stolen by Brand.
That's such a tough catch when the ball is coming from that far away.
And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
And we have seen the intensity pick up big time here in the second half.
Well, you can feel the desire from both teams that they really want to win this one.
Open look. And there's Dwayne Wade. On the assist by Bosh. Wade's got 4 points this quarter. We're talking about Andre Iguodala's passing. His assists have gone up for 3 seasons in a row. And his turnovers, if anything, have gone down.
Yeah, and that's impressive. I mean, the assists up and the turnovers down. He's got guard skills and a forward's body. When he drives, he's not just looking to score. He's actually ready to make a play for a teammate if the defense collapses.
LeBron outside. He's covered by Iguodala. He goes up, and LeBron James gets it to go. LeBron's now got 25 points in the game. Deflects the pass. The 76ers trail by 4. Now Wade, 16 points for him. Wasted no time on that one. 28 points for LeBron.
They're in a groove now. These 3-pointers just following at will here in the second half.
Yeah, I think the defense has got major headaches because this team's just not missing.
Sneaks outside, and that one's good. He's got 12.
They just lost him on the break that time defensively. I mean, he slid out to the 3-point line and had plenty of room.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Spates checked in for the 76ers. Young comes in for Elton Brand. Well, Heat leading by 4.
Well, once Allen Iverson left Philadelphia several seasons ago, it seemed like the 76ers lost their identity. But this past season, they started to carve out a niche for themselves. They're a young, athletic team that defends, and they play hard together.
And here are the 76ers. 4-point game. Takes it up. And States gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Heat lead. And when you move out of an arrow like that, you talked about that, Steve, it does take time to find your identity. Clark, you've been through that as well, and you can certainly appreciate what the 76ers are going through.
Yeah, they certainly are building a nice identity, and they're basing it on toughness under head coach Doug Collins, Kevin, and that's impressive. They're definitely a team to keep an eye on. They're on an upswing, no doubt.
And building the basket. Book it.
You can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tough in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
And they're pushing it up. Pushes up. And that one's good by Miller. And it's a 6-1 Heat lead.
And that steal really triggered the fast break.
shout the game call. Jones gets the reach call. And that is his first foul in the game. Here's Holiday. 6 points for him. And he gets to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Outside, Meeks. Yes, it's enough Holiday. Was the assist that time. 15 points in the game. Outside. No good on the buzzer. And actually conclude the third quarter. What a game. He needs him getting crowned. What can you say? What an aggressive effort today.
His play on defense has been a huge factor for this club. Coming after steal after steal.
Yeah, and as we go into the fourth quarter, Steve, we got to continue to be aggressive. Defensively, keep ball handlers off balance. Apply that pressure, make them uncomfortable.
Back into this from the American Airlines Arena. Now let's check in with Doris Burke for our bright spark of the game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch that he put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. It's been defense, and more defense all game as they keep adding to their lead. This kind of defensive pressure is exactly what they've been looking for, and it's worked wonders so far.
Good stuff as always, Doris. Thank you. Clark, that was the game's critical point.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really think it was. I mean, it really tipped things in their favor. No doubt about it.
Now, that's going to happen to you when you keep piling up those points and you get on a run like that.
So Wade on the bench. This is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Chris Bosh and Ilgauskas in the middle. Mike Miller is out there with Chalmers. And it's LeBron at the 3. Chalmers past the Bosh. Let's go. Gets the jumper. And the Heat lead by 2.
Harming them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable.
Now, Sprite Slam Camp to replay that one. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead change. Is Kevin and Steve in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night. That's a lot of height for the defense to have to deal with.
You know what, guys? I mean, especially against the guy with his touch.
And stolen by LeBron. Chalmers pushes the box. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Slamming it home off the alley-oop. Remarkable.
Well, his eyes got wide as he went up for that one.
And he timed his lead. Perfectly to meet the pass at the top of its arc.
Outside Williams. And it's Miller picking him up. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Young. And stolen by Ilgauskas.
It's really been an ugly game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys.
Ilgauskas against Holiday. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Chalmers with it. Back to LeBron. Turner covering. With the shot. And it's Miami with another.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
Timeout called the 76ers. Dwayne Wade's checked in for the Heat. And then for Philadelphia, Tony Batiste checked in for Brand. Iguodala comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Jody Meeks in for Drew Holiday. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Doug Collins was saying to the team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Man, they are both lighting it up here.
Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth, each side dropping in points every chance they get.
Here's Turner again, Philadelphia.
3 of their last makes coming off assists.
Yeah, they're moving the ball as well as I've seen them in quite some time.
Outside Bosh over Iguodala. And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by LeBron. That's 7 points for Chris Bosh.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Timeout called the 76ers. Elton Brand's checked in for Philadelphia. Holiday comes in for Evan Turner. Here's Holiday. Wade picks him up. And Holiday kicks to Williams. And scored by Chalmers.
When you see somebody having a game like this from a turnover standpoint, it's almost impossible to win as a team.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Now here is Holiday from about 19 feet. That's good from Williams to assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. And the Heat call time here. They're in front by 2. 1:39 left in the 4th quarter. Here's LeBron with the fadeaway. And another basket for Miami.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Here's Meeks. Wade is covering. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there.
Look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
Tipped. The Heat with the lead. The pass to Augustus. .58 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. For 3. Buries it from outside.
Big-time shot.
Really clutch.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right, and turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
Meeks, the kick out to Holiday. Outside Williams. Wade picks him up. Brand passes to Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Dwayne Wade.
He's going to go to the line, but almost got that thing to drop.
Boy, I tell you what, that would have been quite a play if he got it to fall.
The Heat making a switch here. Haslam's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams.
As if there was any question, Cam. He's just not fazed by the pressure. He stays focused and always makes big plays.
Seconds left in the game. And here is LeBron. It's good!
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. Not wasting any of his chances.
Timeout call, the 76ers. They trail by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. For the win. Oh, he put it down!
It'll count.
What a shot!
I think that one was
at
good.
The buzzer! So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Lewis Williams.